While we've been speaking of the best humanoid robots in the world, along with the other pieces of engineering marvel we've come across, it is now time to address a segment that may not have been addressed in depth to date on the internet. Welcome to this video where you'll find some interesting facts about the smallest robots ever to be manufactured. These robots, though small, have a great utility, and you'll feel that as we proceed throughout this video. Welcome back to another video on the robot future. As our name suggests, we can tell you more about the future that robots could build in the times ahead. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and most importantly, leave a comment down in the comment section to let us know of your views on the technologies that we introduced to you. Also, let us know what you feel may be the upcoming technologies, because technology is what we do here, and that's all we love. Without wasting any more time, it is now the best moment for us to get started and introduce to you the smallest robots to ever have been invented in this world. Let's start with an interesting one today. The first one we have for you is called the Festoant. Now, what it essentially does is fairly simple yet useful. It consists of 300-volt transducers and weighs roughly around 105 grams. It's a tiny, teeny robot that comes with a camera and a gripper to get a hold of things. Under this comes the chip that controls all of the essential actions taking place in this robot. The robot helps in completing complex tasks through extreme networking solutions and coordination. Just the way ants work in real life, that unity that this robot has is in its strength. The board controlling them are 3D electrical boards, efficient enough to complete the unique build process. So with the ants on our side, let's get moving to number 9. The next one on this list is a drone called the Aerius. Drone technologies have been on the rise for a significant span of time now. Drones are being used in the present day for multiple purposes, including surveillance, photo shoots, and a lot more. The applicability of this drone is relatively high, though it's very small in comparison to the drones available commercially in the market. It has its own stabilization control and flies on the widespread 2.4 GHz range. The best part is that the drone could fit inside the controller to recharge, making it even more exciting and handy to carry. With the technology being fitted in so perfectly, the chances are that the price may be pushed up to a higher margin. However, that's not the case. This drone can be purchased for just $35 from the Axis Drones website, and hence, it's a must-try for all the tech geeks watching our video. The next one, on number 8, is called the SRI Bot. These are very small bots that can climb up to 35 centimeters. These bots can also be used collectively to build chips and other objects and inspection of various parts in existing technology. The applicability therefore is extreme, and one may be able to make the most out of it if they're working on small parts and components in need of inspection and constant upgrades. The applicability of the technology packed in these robots is extreme. The chances are that in the future, these may independently be used for various purposes that will help us make complex chips and others through the least effort. Up on number 7, we have the Micro Scallops. Now, these bots are just slightly bigger than a strand of hair. They are 300 micrometers long and are 3D moldings. These bots can extensively be used in the field of medicine and future sciences. In other words, the technology imparted in them makes it possible for them to carry medicines through body fluids and deliver them to the required areas. This robot is even capable of repairing the cells that may be damaged. The use, hence, is far higher than a lot of other robots in this video. This robot will be the next step to human science and will certainly lead to higher recovery rates throughout the world. The robot is controlled by an external magnetic field and moves by opening and closing the clamp-like structure it is made of. This robot will help us learn a lot more about nanotechnology and undoubtedly make it easier for us to learn in depth about what lies inside a human body. The next one to join us in this video is our little bee friend. The RoboBee was developed by Harvard University and worked on for over a decade. With just 3 centimeters in size, it's one of the smallest robots to have ever been invented. The robot weighs just 80 milligrams. The present version of this robot makes it necessary to be constantly connected to a power supply. However, as technology develops further, we're certain that this limitation will soon be removed from the RoboBee. Though small in size, this robot has a lot of applications, like being used for surveillance, pollination, search and rescue, and a lot more. It's even been on the field for a long time since it was first invented by Harvard University. Next, on number 5, is the Water Strider. As the name suggests, these robots have been designed in such a manner that they can walk on water without any issues whatsoever. They can also make a jump of over 5.5 centimeters and weigh just 68 milligrams. They are highly buoyant and can sustain over water for long periods. This has been made to mimic real-life water strider that can stay afloat by spreading its weight to prevail over the water tension. The robot is an engineering marvel and will certainly have a lot of applications as time passes. The next one on the list is the Micro Tug, developed by Stanford University. This tug, as the name suggests, will be able to tug over 2,000 times its own weight. This is a remarkable achievement for development and technology and has been able to prove its applicability under multiple scenarios. It can even pull itself up a wall that makes it even more interesting than the others. And not only can it sustain its weight over a wall, but it weighs 2,000 times more than its weight altogether. With constant developments, we'll see them replacing many other technologies to tow and pull, and a lot of objects that weigh more than 1,000 times their weight. On number 3 comes the Origami Botsazaz. The name suggests these bots are great builders and are known for the kind of technology they use. The bot was developed by MIT and can run, carry objects, and do a lot more cool things. The bots weigh a total of 0.31 grams and are 1.7 by 1.7 centimeters in size. What makes them even more special is the fact that these bots can swim. There are high chances that these bots may be automated in the times ahead. However, the robots are remotely controlled by the magnetic fields. However, this never stops them from being used in the most extensive manner. These bots can be used for inspection in tiny places. An example of such a place could be pipelines or machinery. Up at the second place comes the Micromotor bots. These bots were developed by the University of California and are propelled by gas. This means that it's entirely self-propelled, and hence it's certainly one of the greatest achievements by science. This is what makes them different from any other kind of robot mentioned on this list. This robot can be used for surgeries. It has proven its efficacy by being able to deliver medical components into a live mouse without having any form of side effects. It can limit cancers and viruses and repair damaged cells in human bodies. This means that it can help restore the limbs and instantly restore the memories. This machine makes it possible for people to have an option to be immortal. A lot of us might like this idea, but the choice, as we mentioned, is completely yours. This is a long time from now, so there's a lot of time to decide and make up your mind. Let's introduce you to the top contender on this list. This is the Starfish bot. This bot is capable of being temperature activated and is just a centimeter long. The bot can help conduct biopsies and also conduct specific actions based on the various pH and temperature. This makes them an emergency response unit inside the body and helps save lives through such an action. This robot has the capability to substantially regulate the manner in which the body works to make it more efficient and help the body survive longer. This robot has been able to detect cancers during the testing phase and has proven its efficacy in the past. The robot will undoubtedly become an essential asset for human beings in the future, and hence it tops the list we have for today. We hope that you like these 10 most miniature robots to have ever been invented. We'll be coming back with more videos, so stay tuned and continue learning. Hit that like button and subscribe for more such videos.